Hey everyone, so I wanted to show you guys my hair care routine, and I probably wash and blow dry and straighten my hair probably like once or maybe twice a week. My hair just doesn't get greasy. I don't have trouble with that. My hair is very thick and I have a lot of hair, so you guys will probably get a kick out of watching this video just because when I blow dry my hair it is not at all like this. My hair is very big and poofy and frizzy and just all around huge. So I'm just gonna get right into the video and I hope you guys like it. Alright, so I've just washed my hair and I used Paul Mitchell's Lavender Mint Moisturizing Shampoo and Conditioner, and this is what they look like. And I got the Baby Duos just because I wanted to kind of test them out and see if I really liked them or not, so I didn't want to splurge too much on like a giant bottle of these. And I do love these just because I love what it does with my hair. My hair feels super soft and moisturized, so I love that. My hair is like totally hydrated now. But the thing I don't love so much, I like the smell, but I don't love it. So that's the only thing that I've kind of run into that I've kind of been like, I might try something else next time. So that's why I got like the super tiny bottles. These are like the Baby Duos we sell at school. But I also like to use these just because it is safe for like color treated hair, and lately I have been kind of playing with color at school, and so I really like that. Plus it is detangling, the conditioner is, and yeah, it's just overall a really great product. So I really like these, but again, I like the smell, but I don't love the smell, so I'm kind of like considering what I want to try out next. But for now, this is what I've been using, and I really like it. So now I'm just going to show you guys what my hair looks like once I unwrap it from my little towel here. My hair is actually really wavy and curly. Like my hair, it gets super frizzy like on the sides of my head, right above my ears here. But this is what my hair kind of looks like. I don't know how much you can see how much wave or curl I got going on here, but I will insert a picture here so you guys can see what my hair could look like if I just let it loose. My hair is huge. Like, this is a picture of my hair curled. Like, I kind of enhanced the curls with like my curling iron, but that's how big my hair could get. And this is it when it's wet. And again, I don't know how well you can kind of see the kind of waviness going on, but when I blow dry my hair I like to part it in 3 sections, but if I didn't do that my hair would be a giant afro. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I use, what products I use after I wash my hair. I start off using this Moroccan argan oil, and this is from the company Organics, and I actually got this product from Walmart, so it's just something nice that I like to put in my hair. And this is for the penetrating oil for dry and coarse hair. So I'm just gonna rub this between my palms and kind of throw it throughout my hair. I kind of start in the mid section of my hair and work my way down to the ends, and then with the rest that I have over, that's what I put towards like the crown of my head and in my fringe area. So I don't want to put too much in that top area. So after I use that, I just grab my heat protectant. This is one from Tresemme that I really like, and this is just the one I've tried this and I've bought this over again several times, so I just really like it. I just like how much you're getting in this bottle, and I think it works. It really has helped out my hair as far as like protecting it from heat. So I just spray that all throughout, and I spray more on my ends just because that's where the most damage has been done. But right now I'm just going to go ahead and section off my hair. I'm just going to start by about the top part of my ear, and I'm just going to pull my hair back. And I'm kind of keeping like the lower section of hair out. So now I'm just going to wind the top part of my hair, or the top 2/3 of my hair, and I'm just going to wrap it into like a little bun. And then I have this like octopus clip I like to clip it up in. And then this is what I have now, just this bottom part of my hair. And I'm going to go ahead and take my brush and kind of just brush through it. I really don't have trouble with tangles going on. Normally I would suggest, if you do have a problem with tangles and whatnot, you could use like a wider tooth comb to brush out your wet hair, because that does help from damaging your hair and breakage. But since I don't really have much of a problem with tangles, I just kind of gently brush through my hair. And I start at the bottom part and work my way up. So I start like at the ends of my strands and work my way up, so it's a little bit easier. So the way that I like to blow dry my hair is I'll just grab my Paul Mitchell blow dryer. Yes, I have like a ton of Paul Mitchell products because I go to school there. I've been kind of obsessed with using their stuff lately and just kind of trying them out. But then I have my Paul Mitchell straightener, which I already turned on. And what I like to do is blow dry my hair like the section, and then I'll spray a little bit more heat protectant on it and then just go ahead and straighten it. So I don't blow dry all of my hair and then section off my hair again and straighten it. I kind of like to just do it all at once. and it kind of speeds up the time a little bit. So that's kind of why I like to do it. That's not the way to do it, but that's just what I prefer. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And what I like to do is, if you have a blow dryer that has like these teeth on the side, I like to face that down towards my hair. So it kind of directs the air towards your hair, and you're able to kind of blow dry your hair a little bit quicker, I think. And the reason why I'm holding my blow dryer like this is just from habit. This is the way we do it at school. Anytime I blow dry someone else's hair, this is just the way I hold it, and it is easier on your wrist, so I really like that. So if the cord ever gets in my way, I kind of just hold it with like my pinky or my thumb or whatever, and I just continue blow drying it like this. And I have found that is a little bit more helpful, just because if I'm blow drying it like this, it just is a little bit more extreme on my arm. So I kind of do like to stick with just doing it this way. At first it was really awkward kind of getting used to this, but I really like using it this way now. So, but yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and start blow drying. And actually one more thing I might mention, and I feel like I'm talking so much before I actually even get started into just blow drying my hair and straightening it. But I do like to use a paddle brush also, just because I have so much hair. It's nice to use a paddle brush because I feel like that alone will amp up your drying time also. So I like to use that, but I don't have one with me, so I'm just going to stick with my just regular Revlon brush that I have right here. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get started, and I will just blow dry a section and then use some heat protectant and straighten a section. So I'll show you guys how I do that. Alright, so now that my hair is dry on this bottom part, I'm just going to grab my heat protectant again from Tresemme, and I'm just going to go ahead and just spray it. And I'm paying more attention to the ends of my hair, because that, again, is where the most damage is done. So I'm just going to grab my straightener now. So I'm just going to go ahead and straighten out this section of my hair. Alright, so this is what I have right now, and I've just gone through and straightened out my hair. And now I'm just going to take another section up top. I'm just going to take like this wide section on the sides of my hair, the parts where I have the most trouble. So I'm just going to split that off. So now I have this section to deal with that is kind of my trouble zone. So I'm just going to do the same thing I just did. Alright, so this is what I have now, and as you guys can see, my hair gets poofy. It's like, if I had a paddle brush, I could probably straighten it out better with just the blow dryer and my paddle brush, but this is how it gets compared to the bottom sections where it's like just nice, I guess. So this is my poofiness, and again, I'm just going to grab my heat protectant and spray it through. But I think my hair kind of resembles like a lion's mane right now, so I'm just going to eliminate that a little bit and grab my straightener again and just grab sections and straighten them out. Alright, so I've just done this half of my head, and now you can see this side. And if you guys have noticed what I'm doing when I straighten my hair, this is actually a quick tip that I picked up from school, is when you go into the hair and you press on it, I kind of like to do that a couple times, like run it through a little bit so that that avoids the lines that you might get. I don't know why I just stuck my hand up like that, the lines. Sometimes when you're straightening your hair, you notice like you get these little dents or these little lines in your hair. So that's a quick tip that I learned from school. Is just going in and running your straightener through it kind of lightly a couple times at first, and then fully committing to clamping onto your hair. Yeah, I'm just going to keep working on this, and I'll show you guys once I'm done. Alright, so here's my hair now, and I know I said at the beginning of this that I split my hair into 3 sections, but I actually split my hair into 4 just because of my fringe area. I like to blow dry that straight in front of my head, and then the back part I kind of like to blow dry a different way, so that's why I lied earlier. I'm just going to go ahead and part off probably like 2 inches back. I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this other section back up in its little ball. So this front section, I kind of like to blow dry it forward in front of my face, and I also like to blow dry it to the right and also to the left, so it kind of has more of a free directional kind of thing going on. I kind of like to part my hair different ways each day. So one day I kind of feel like I want a middle part, some days I feel like I want it on this side or this side. So that's why I blow dry it that way. So it is still going forward, but I kind of have more control over which way I want it parted. So I'm just going to grab my blow dryer and start working on it. Alright, so now that I've done my fringe area, I'm just going to go ahead and take that clip out of there and just kind of unwind my hair. And I just have like kind of like a 2-inch section here. Alright, so now I'm almost done. I'm just going to add a couple more products. I'm going to start again with the Moroccan oil that I used earlier. And I'm just going to kind of spread this throughout my hair again. And this product is a pretty guilty pleasure. There's a few times I've put this in my hair just because it smells really good. I was like, I kind of want my hair to smell really good right now. Boom. Done. Alright, so now the last thing that I'll use for my hair is I'll grab Paul Mitchell's The Shine, and this product is wonderful for giving your hair just life back to it. If you have any dullness in your hair at all, or if you're like living on like if you're like me, I don't really have trouble with grease or anything, so like maybe like my second or third day without washing my hair, I'll put this in just to kind of give it life again. I just kind of have a problem with dryness and stuff just because I am kind of playing with color and whatnot. So I love to use this product, and here's what it looks like up close. So I just kind of spray this on and I'll run my fingers through it. Alright everyone, so that's how I do my hair, and again I don't think I mentioned this in the beginning, I probably wash my hair like once, maybe twice a week. But my hair, it can go for a while without washing. I'll use dry shampoo every once in a while, but I usually don't use it weekly or anything like that. My hair can go, again, like a little bit of time before I have to wash it again, before it gets like smelly and nasty and gross and bleh. But usually when I get out of the shower, this routine probably takes me like 20 minutes to do, just parting off my hair, blow drying, straightening, all the products I use and everything. So I really like it because it is quicker than what it used to be like. This blow dryer itself has amped up my blow drying time so much. It used to take me probably like an hour to blow dry my hair and straighten it, and now it only takes me like 20 minutes. So I really love this time it saves you to blow dry your hair, and my hair does turn out to be a lot smoother also. So there's a lot into a blow dryer that I really had no idea before I started school how much it could help out your hair. So I really love that. So I hope you guys liked this video. I hope I kind of filled you in on some tips and whatnot. If you guys kind of have hair like mine, or if you guys are trying to find some other products that you might want to venture into, I hope you try some of these because they're awesome. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! But since I don't really have much trouble with tangles going on, I can just kind of brush through this pretty easily. I'm going to do that again. But since I don't really have that much tangles, about where the receding part of my hairline goes, I don't really have a receding hairline, but it's probably like the most it recedes, I guess. I don't know. That sounds kind of awkward. Anyway, so I'm just going to clip off the top part of my hair.